My name is Bonnie Higgins. I was diagnosed with breast cancer June 6, 2016. I called my poor husband, who didn't even know I was going to the doctor that morning, was crying and said, well, guess what? I have cancer. I kind of sat on the floor in the kitchen and cried. I really did.
My name is Kara White. I was diagnosed 9 years ago with triple-negative breast cancer. I called my doctor, he felt the lump and immediately sent me for an ultrasound and then a biopsy. And they called me back, and on the way home from the zoo with my children, I got the phone call that said you have breast cancer and that you have to come in tomorrow and we're gonna see you at 3 o'clock. And that was what happened.
My name is Yolanda Davis, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer April 9, 2014. Got an ultrasound, and it's like, well, no, we want to do a biopsy, and we just happen to have an opening right now. So we did a biopsy that same day, and before I left, they told me that they would give me a call, let me know my diagnosis, and later on that evening, they called me back and told me that it was positive for breast cancer.
My name is Jennifer. I'm a 4-year cancer survivor. They showed me the results there that day, and the screen looked like it just was lit up with little dots all on the right side, and it's like fireworks on my left breast. So they gave me a biopsy right away, and about 3 days later, my doctor called, and I was at work, and got the news over the phone that I had breast cancer. I feel like I'm a strong person, but that was not a strong moment.
My name is Allison Stevens, and I was diagnosed in 2015, August of 2015. I had my yearly OB appointment, and she sent me for a biopsy, and then everything kind of started from there. It wasn't on my radar. I didn't think that things like that would be able to happen to me.
My name is Maria Stanley. I am a 4-year survivor at this point. I was very nervous and scared really until I got the diagnosis. But once I got the diagnosis that I did indeed have cancer, or what they actually told me was, it doesn't matter if you have it or not, we're gonna treat it as cancer. Then it was almost like a huge relief, because I knew we were gonna make a plan and we were gonna do something and we were gonna get past it.
My name is Bridget Dumont, and I was diagnosed with an aggressive form of breast cancer. I could kind of tell something was wrong when they kept doing more tests, and then I never left the hospital that day.
My name's Robin Neal, and I was diagnosed in September 2014 with HER2 positive breast cancer. A variety of things that can happen, but I caught it early enough by just self-exams, and I'm really a big proponent of making sure that you check yourself.
I think some of the important things that I wish I would have maybe learned a little earlier was, number one, accept help from your friends, from your family, from the American Cancer Society. There's so many people out there willing to make your journey just a little bit easier, and focus on yourself. Don't be afraid to be upset or get emotional if you need to. It's okay. You don't always have to be strong.
Lean on your friends. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to take help. And reach out to organizations like the American Cancer Society, because I did. And even just going on their website and just looking up information going on, the chat groups, it's really helpful. It was helpful to me, and it was really helpful just to reach out to someone.
This was a way for me to realize I wasn't alone, and for other people who were going through similar things to be able to say, oh, I had that happen too, and here's what I did, which was also nice to get information about just little things.
I was very worried that I was going to lose my eyebrows when I went through chemo, and I've never picked up an eyebrow pencil in my life. So my big stressor was I was going to look a little crazy without the eyebrows. So I went to the Look Good, Feel Better so that I could learn how to put eyebrows on. But what it ended up doing was giving me an opportunity to meet other people going through breast cancer and be able to talk to them, and not in a forced way of maybe some type of formal sit-down support group.
I had heard about tamoxifen before, but I was not aware of how much the American Cancer Society played a really good part in that. They were very, very good at explaining the drug and how it would work, and how it would benefit me to take it.
Did a year of a drug called Herceptin. I kept wanting to meet people who had survived my kind of cancer, and my doctor looked at me and was like, there aren't a lot of people that survived your kind of cancer, because it was before this drug. When it got approved for non-metastatic breast cancer use, and it was November of 2006, and I got diagnosed in March of 2007, so it was just a matter of months, and it just gave me chills all over. And I realized the importance of research at that time, because had people before me not raised money and given to research, I wouldn't be standing here today. And so that's really, that drug is my why. It's why I continue to raise money and do the walks and everything to try